I'm CEO of a franchise for Sakur Brothers, and I was privileged to share one of the sessions with Chris today, which was very inspiring, and actually it showed us in a very clear and simple way how we have to engage our consumer slash employees. Because actually by engaging these employees, we can really get huge uplifts and benefits in our companies. And I think Chris was explaining very clearly how we have to bring back passion and emotion into our businesses, where we are lately, and especially most of the companies, are looking more into strategic business and not in business which is also driven by passion and emotion.
Hi, I'm Andrea Bernholtz. I am the co-founder of Rock and Republic, CEO of Titan Industries, and owner of Brand Aid Inc. consulting firm. And I just wanted to share a little bit about what I thought about Chris Roebuck today. He had a very entertaining, compelling presentation, if you will. I've been in a seminar for the last several days, and some information is really great, but it's presented in a way that isn't really digestible, and Chris made it very entertaining. He was very articulate, he was very funny, well-spoken, and the information that he provided was very useful. And it was a real pleasure hearing him speak.
At some level, as you go up the organisation, depending on your seniority and the size of the organisation, people from other departments, other functions, are going to be looking at you as a strategic leader. Then it becomes really interesting, because then the outside world starts recognising you as someone who's important in that organisation. So, Omantel 2 steps to success, delivering the agile digital powerhouse. That's what it's all about. You've come a long way, ladies and gentlemen, in the last few years. You have been successful. But please remember that today's success does not mean tomorrow's success. And there are always problems along the road.
Now, the UK's financial regulator has asked banks and financial businesses to check if they have links to the law firm at the centre of the Panama Papers leak. We're going to talk now to Professor Chris Roebuck of Cass Business School, and he's held lots of senior roles at international banks. Chris, thanks very much for joining us. What's your thought on the way this reaction has gone today?
I think to some degree it's encouraging to see a UK regulator moving as fast as the Americans normally do for a change. I think the banks have a problem. They will potentially have worked with this law firm on the basis of either clients, putting clients in touch with them, or potentially in terms of their own business. In both cases, it could be embarrassing. The banks will probably be frantically trying to find out what relationship they might have had with this particular law firm, but also looking at relationships with other law firms in other tax havens.
Where that trust breaks down, it's fundamentally highly corrosive. If a company has values, all companies have value. If, for example, a company has a stated value, which most companies do, our value is respect for people, top value.
Yep.
And then they employ and promote managers who are brutal bullies and can reduce men and women to tears, and don't do something about it, you might as well chuck the whole book out of the door.